What do games like Suit for Hire and Hitman and movies like John Wick and The Transporter have in common? That's of course suits and hand-to-hand combat. There's nothing cooler than a slick martial arts expert taking out people in a suit and tie with both weapons and unarmed moves. And recently one game above any other has given me this feeling. It's a 2021 indie game developed by Ground Shatter and released by VODS Studios. Fights in Tight Spaces. Fights in Tight Spaces is a strategic turn-based deck-building roguelike game. You play as Agent 11 taking down various criminal organizations from Nordic biker gangs to ninja clans from unspecified Oriental countries. The game is a roguelike strategy game where you choose from a randomly generated path of different rooms with fights, random agent tasks like answering a spam email or getting a surprise birthday party. Or the gym where you upgrade cards and hospital where you heal yourself. At the end of the mission path you always have a boss fight. The fight rooms might have different sub-missions that give you more money, like defeating your opponent in a certain amount of rounds, picking up a briefcase, protecting your ally or getting a high enough combo. The combo meter works by attacking multiple times per round without moving. Increasing your combo lets you use stronger cards. These vary depending on the deck you chose. You can unlock up to 6 different decks in total to play with. The basic starting deck, Balanced, comes with a good mix of movement and attack options. Counter Striker gives you a lot of moves with shield and, counters. With Aggressive, you have a lot of heavy hitting strikes that move the opponent around but leave you open for heavy damage as well. Slasher lets you do damage over time with Bleed. With Grappler, you can move both yourself and your opponents and take them out of the round with different throws. And finally, Trickster has all kinds of, tricks, like wall kick and backslam to name a few. Also, with the DLCs you get 2 more decks. Weapon of Choice gives you guns and K9 Division gives you a dog partner. So if you prefer to John Wick it, then these might be your choice. I haven't bought these because I'm poor, so I can't tell you how good they are. If none of these are to your liking, there's also the deck building mode where you choose from a random set of cards to generate your own deck. Every deck allows you a different way of engaging various levels and enemy types. I personally prefer starting off with Grappler because the various throws are cool looking, do good damage and are great at controlling multiple attackers at once. They also make opponents use their turn to get back up, so it gives me more time to think and position myself. Then I tack on kicks to better manage distance and also to get some of my beloved Taekwondo flavoring in there. I'm not a deck building guy, as most of you probably could have guessed. I'm too much of a meathead and mindless button masher, so this game is extremely out of my comfort zone, but maybe that's a good thing. The aesthetic and theming got me playing something less actiony for once. I can't really tell you if the deck building experience is as great as, for example, something like Slay the Spire or Balatro. But I can tell you the martial arts aspects are extremely enjoyable and the animations are solid as hell. Executing a fight without losing any health and dancing around your opponent like some cool John Jason Wick Statham-esque character feels great. Punches are swift, controlled and varied. The kicks feel powerful, have a solid impact on your game plan, and even the flashy ones feel on brand with the aesthetic of the game, although not realistic in the slightest. And the throws are perfectly executed and look and feel as impactful as a throw on solid concrete should. There aren't too many moves that feel useless or out of place. Good stuff. Now the not so good parts. The later stages do get sort of tedious, and the enemy is extremely hard to manage. Also, I have only played with the first 2 difficulty settings because I'm a casual. Every setting strips you of your advantages like starting first, redoing a turn or even retrying a level. And honestly, they're pretty brutal. I have yet to beat the last mission even once because it always feels like I've built my deck wrong at that point. I'm just not entirely sure what I do wrong, but then again, these aren't my usual type of games, so maybe I just don't think so good due to all the blunt force damage I've received over the years. The other issue with the game is the price. €20 plus €10 per deck DLC and €5 for the Halloween DLC is not that bad compared to most games coming out these days, but I know €45 is still not something people just throw around willy-nilly in this economy either. And like I said, I haven't bought the DLCs, so I can't even vouch for their quality. Anyway, other than that, I like the game. If you're a bit short on the money for all the cool AAA martial arts stuff out there and want to try something a bit different, here's a smaller and less flashy experience that has kept me entertained for close to 50 hours now. That's all I have for today. If you want more martial arts and video game content, sub to the channel, follow us on the socials and join the Twitch streams to chat live. See you next time.